welcome back to TPG. Right, we're going to be talking about Arsenal today. I know a lot of you have been wondering why I don't talk about Arsenal so much. But yeah, we're coming up into the season, now that Euros is over, of sales. The season of sales. By the looks of it, we've got a few that are ingoing and outgoing. Some of these might have already been sold by the time this comes out, depends on how fast we work in the transfer market. But we're looking at Smith Rowe potentially going, Nketiah potentially going, Nelson potentially going, Kivior potentially going. Who else was there? Obviously, Tavares and Lokonga are both basically already gone, on loan and sold. And obviously you've had all the previous to this, all the free agents who have left. So there's actually, especially if some of those sales go through, there's a drop in the squad. There's a drop in numbers, which obviously we need to be filled. And I believe, obviously, certain youth players are going to step up and play a lot more minutes this season. Like Nwari, I believe he's going to play a lot more minutes this season. I know he's only, 16 going on 17, but I do believe he's going to play a lot more minutes, especially in, let's say, the League Cups and stuff like that. For me, though, Smith Rowe going is going to be a bit of a sad one. Watching him come through, scoring goals, playing well, and then injuries have just sort of hit him hard and hit him fast, and because of that, he hasn't, almost like Saka, they've sort of come through at the same time, but Saka's managed to stay fit and work through the whole of the Arteta regime continuously and constantly and get minutes behind him, where Smith Rowe hasn't been able to, unfortunately. He's sort of been in and out of the squad. He's looked decent at times, he's just looked poor at times, and that's in the few minutes that he's managed to get. And I know there was time periods where he was fit long enough to get minutes, but obviously if he's not up to scratch and we're going for the title, that's not a risk you could take. Same potentially with Vieira, same sort of risk. If you're not super fit and you're not in the cognition of keeping it going the way Arsenal been keeping it going, it's hard to just throw him in and get minutes because every point matters by that point. But that would be a sad one. But you're looking at 30-40 million to Fulham, potentially. But that'd be good for Arsenal in terms of sales wise. Nketiah sort of looks not set, but bang on to go to Marseille. Yeah, which obviously, like I said, some of these might have gone through already by the time this video comes out. Nketiah, not so much of a sad one for me. I think he's had his chance. He's done all right during periods. He has, definitely. But he's never going to be that man to take us forward. And if you compare him to Jesus, yes, he'll probably score a few more than Jesus. But what Jesus does with his versatility and his flair and his ability to work harder than anyone else on the pitch when he's there adds a lot more value to him in the squad than what Nketiah might, which is a shame. But especially as Havertz come through scoring the goals up top, I believe he'll stay up top next season. So Nketiah going, I think, is a foregone conclusion. I think that is definitely going to go through. You've got Nelson, again, would be a sad one because the boy has got talent. The boy's got a lot of talent. I don't know what it is that's holding him back, with his confidence or nerves or self-belief. Something's holding him back, which it shouldn't. But I think if he goes and plays consistently, we're going to see a serious player emerge. And then there'll be questions, why did Arsenal sell him? Why did they not play him more? And I think he'll probably, is reported to maybe be going West Ham. I think he'd do very well for West Ham. I really do. 20 mil, I think it is, 25 mil. I mean, bear this in mind, Arsenal are terrible at sales. For whatever reason, we are terrible at sales, which is annoying. Really annoying. And sort of lastly, you're looking at Kivior. I like Kivior. I think he's a good defender. But if we're getting in that defender from Bologna, which again might have gone through by this point. He looked a fantastic player in the summer Euros. Left-footed, left centre-back, left-back. I think that is more what Arteta's going to be looking at than Kiwior. If you're going to spend 50 million on him, he's going to play minutes. So unfortunately, I think Kiwior will be the one to make way, because obviously he likes the way sort of Zinchenko plays. So I think he'll be on his way. I think it was I can't remember which Italian team it was going to, but he's rumoured to be going to an Italian team. I can't remember if it was Inter or Napoli or someone like that. I can't remember. So those are the outgoings, and I think some of them will be missed, especially the homegrown ones. Smith Rowe mostly for me. But we need that money if we're going to compete and buy some really talented squad players that are going to make the first 11 better as well. That's what we need to do. Who would you sell to? Who would you buy? Who would you not want to get rid of? And who do you think we're selling too cheaply? Are we selling to the right people? Let me know down in the comments what you think, and I want to hear who your club is potentially going to sell this summer and who you're going to miss if they do go. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get this channel boosted. Let's get to one of the top channels on here. Come on, we can do it, guys. Thank you. Peace out.